Hi everyone, welcome back to Cogent English. ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി മൊഡ്യൂൾ 8 ടീച്ചിങ് ഓഫ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് HSA ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൻ്റെ സിലബസിലെ മൊഡ്യൂൾ 8ലെ ടീച്ചിങ് ഓഫ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട MCQs ഇത് ലാസ്റ്റ് എപ്പിസോഡാണ്, പാർട്ട് 3 ആണ്, ലാസ്റ്റ് എപ്പിസോഡാണ്. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും വീഡിയോ കാണുക. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഒരു അപേക്ഷയുള്ളത്, ഇത് ഓട്ടോ ജനറേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ട്രാൻസ്ലേഷനാണ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കാണുന്നത്, ട്രാൻസ്ക്രിപ്ഷനാണ് കാണുന്നത്. അതിൽ ചിലപ്പോൾ മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് വരാം, സ്പെല്ലിംഗ് എറേഴ്സ് വരാം. അപ്പോൾ കൈൻഡ്ലി ഫോർഗീവ് ഇറ്റ്. ഈ ചാനലിൽ ഒരുപാട് വീഡിയോസ്, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ലാംഗ്വേജുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ഒരുപാട് വീഡിയോസ്, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് സ്പോക്കൺ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വീഡിയോസ്, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ലിറ്ററേച്ചർ, HSA റിലേറ്റഡ്, എക്സാം ഓറിയൻറ്റഡ് റിലേറ്റഡ് തിങ്സ് എല്ലാം അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാതെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ കാണുന്നതെങ്കിൽ പ്ലീസ് ഡു സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ആൻഡ് പ്രസ് ദ ബെൽ ഐക്കൺ ഫോർ നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻസ് ഓഫ് മൈ ന്യൂ വീഡിയോസ്. Thank you. Listening and reading are receptive skills or passive skill. Listening and reading are called receptive skills. Speaking and writing are called productive skills or active skill. Listening and speaking are called oral skills. Listening and speaking are called oral and oral skills. Reading and writing are called graphic motor skills. Graphic motor skills. Types of listening. We have 4 types of listening. Number 1, casual listening, focused listening, intensive listening, extensive listening. Listening without a purpose. Casual listening. Listening attentively to get a piece of information. Focused listening. Listening for details. Intensive listening. Listening to get a general idea or gist. Extensive listening. Speaking is the productive skill in oral mode. Speaking is a productive skill. It involves using correct rules of grammar, accurate pronunciation, intonation, facial expression, etc. And when it comes to the reading, reading has 3 levels: literal level, inferential level, evaluative level. Okay, the 3 levels of reading: literal level, inferential level, evaluative level. So the reader can find the meaning directly in the text. This is what we call literal level. Or the reader has to interpret the text. It is called inferential level. The reader finds the exact answer beyond the text. It is evaluative level. Now, we can see a lot of questions in connection with the types of reading in the competitive examinations. So, number 1, we have intensive reading. Intensive reading means a detailed study of passage. Second one, extensive reading, a non-detailed study of a passage. That is what we call extensive reading. Loud reading, reading aloud, useful to get stress, rhythm and intonation. Silent reading, reading without producing sound. Scanning, reading speedily to get a piece of information. Skimming, reading the whole passage rapidly to get the gist of the passage. Skipping, reading a matter, leave other unimportant things. Dash is a conscious process. Learning is a conscious process. Dash is a subconscious process. Dash is a subconscious process. Acquisition is a subconscious process. The 5 components of Krashen's language acquisition theory. Number 1, natural order. Number 2, acquisition and learning. Number 3, monitoring. Number 4, input. Number 5, affective filter. Who developed community language teaching? CLL. Who developed CLL or Community Language Teaching? It is developed by Charles A. Curran. Charles A. Curran. The technique CLL is based on dash theory. It is based on Stephen's monitor theory. It is based on Stephen Krashen's monitor theory. Community language teaching, also known as counseling language learning. Counseling language learning. Suggestopedia is a language teaching methodology. It also known as dash Desuggestopedia. Suggestopedia is also known as Desuggestopedia and advocated by Georgy Lozanov. What is the expansion of TPR? Total Physical Response, developed by James Asher. Total Physical Response developed by James Asher, based on coordination of speech and action. It emerged in 1960. Dash is a 3D scene with models or objects arranged in a natural setting. Dash is a 3D scene with models or objects arranged in a natural setting. Answer: diorama. Diorama. What is realia? Realia is actual objects which also can be used to teach words. The 4 objectives of teaching prose. Teaching of prose, the 4 objectives are to develop LSRW skills, that means listening, speaking, writing and reading, comprehension skills, dictionary skills, knowledge of structure, word order, etc. The objectives of teaching poetry. These are the objectives: to recite poem rhythmically, to understand thoughts in the poem, to enable people for versification of English, to develop in them the ability to appreciate the poems, to develop people's imagination, to cultivate aesthetic sense in pupils. Types of grammar. We have 2 types of grammar, descriptive and prescriptive grammar, where descriptive grammar describes how people speak a language. Prescriptive grammar is a traditional one which prescribes the rule. Dash emphasize on forms of words. The dash emphasis is on forms of words. Formal grammar. Dash is the grammar that functions in speech. Functional grammar. The important aims of teaching grammar: to improve the quality of communication, to facilitate accurate use of language, to make proper understanding of structure. Different types of methods of teaching grammar. Deductive method. Deductive method. Rules are given first, then examples are given. Okay. The pupils learn rules by heart. Students have to learn the rules by heart in deductive method. And stress is on formal grammar. The deductive method mainly focusing the formal grammar. Next one, inductive method. Another method of teaching grammar. Inductive method, here examples are given first, then the learners reach conclusion from the examples. Dash is an immediate evaluation, formative evaluation. Dash is done by the teacher at the end of an academic program, summative evaluation. What is the full form What is the full form of CCE? Continuous and Comprehensive Evaluation. Dash includes personality, behavior and social adjustment of the child or of a student. The anecdotal record includes personality, behavior and social adjustment of the child. Dash is known as difficulty in understanding the relationship between words, letter and sounds. It's a reading difficulty and it is known as dyslexia. Dyslexia is a difficulty in understanding the relationship between words, letter and sounds. Another learning disability, dysgraphia. Dysgraphia is a difficulty in physical activity of writing and activity of comprehension and synthesis of information. Another learning disability, dyscalculia, problems with calculation. Next one, dyspraxia, problems with movements and coordination in writing or motor skills. Another one, aphasia or dyspasia, difficulty in communication. ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Once again, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Some of the strategies for children with learning disabilities we can discuss here. One is continuous practice. Another one, breaking the content into simple topics, giving many examples, peer tutoring, differentiated instructions, scaffolding, reciprocal teaching.